said blah, blah, blah. What the frig did that have to do with I need to eat more? I'm losing too much weight trying to gain weight. Did that even sound like she answered the question? Or did it sound like a pre-copy and paste answer? Coach Greg, and today's video is on none other than Michie Peachie. And her name is actually Michie Peachie. She has an unbelievable physique. More glutes than friggin' last time. Is she in fact natural? Well, I don't think so, but that's not relevant. What's relevant is she ripping off or scamming clients into buying her programs? I watched a video by Obese to Beast. He made a video on this woman who shared her story. A story about a female who was scammed, ripped off, told one thing, received another. So I contacted 𝐌𝐈𝐂𝐇𝐈𝐄 and she gave me some more details so I can add to the story. And guess what? Obese to Beast never said her name. No, they wanted her to remain anonymous, afraid that her millions of fans would attack her. They're not going to do that. People want to know the truth. They're not going to attack her. Trust me, they're not. We're going to go over her plan and see what she promised, see what she actually delivered, and you're going to be like, now I get it. I understand what being ripped off actually looks like. So I'm doing research on her, and guess what? I'm blocked. I'm writing on Obese to Beast wall, writing her, trying to get information, and I'm blocked. That paints a pretty bad picture. Oh, I better block Coach Greg because what will he discover? If you think by blocking Coach Greg that I'll somehow be like, oh, I was going to do a video on you, but I blocked. I'm going to do it on someone else. No, that just motivates me twice as much. I'm going to out you twice as much as freaking last time. So blocking me, bad move, big mistake. You're better off being open and honest, not saying bullshit, and wait till you see this story. It keeps getting worse. The more I dug, the more bullshit I was finding. Can't wait to read what she posts, show what she does, and just prove my case, because that's what I do. I don't spew lies. I speak the truth. Not going to make up a story, not going to paint a bad picture of her if she didn't actually do it. Going to show you proof.
I don't even know how I found this girl. She had almost 1 million followers back then. I'm not gonna lie, this was another thing that kind of pushed me towards going for it because I thought to myself, well, she wouldn't be that popular if she didn't know what she was doing, right?
Having close to 1 million followers doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. It means you're extremely good looking. 9.9 on the Richter scale. And the hotter you are, the more money you can make because people are going to believe what you're saying. I watch her videos. The videos are so hot, we can't show them on YouTube. So you have someone who probably doesn't have a natural physique, looks amazing, and you believe that she's going to do an amazing program for you, that she must know what she's talking about.
Are you ready? 12 weeks of personalized training was $300 US.
And she says it was 12 weeks. It was actually 8 weeks because I got the screenshot. It was $340 US for 8 weeks. You see, I'm speaking the truth, the actual data, so that you know exactly what's happening. She's just making a video. She's rounding off. She doesn't remember everything exactly to the point. But I make sure that I give you the actual details. So it's a personalized, customized plan. For this woman who's doing 10.5 hours a day of active physical work at her job, okay? Her goal is to put on muscle, trying to get bigger.
$300 US, and do you want to guess what I got? A Microsoft Word file and an Excel sheet.
And honestly, that's not a problem. She's saying, I got 2 files for that much money, and I expected more. With someone with 1 million followers, only $300 for 8 weeks of customized coaching, you expect to get more than that? I literally was charging $2,000 for the same thing for my customized coaching. And it wasn't for 2 months either. Way more than that for multiple months of coaching. Because when you get a customized plan, it takes a lot of work. Hours and hours of work. And if you have 1 million followers, do you know how many people are going to hire you at $300? If I charge $300, I'd have 1,000 plans, so $300,000. I'd be making some bank. I'd be making some bag, right, Sush? I'd be making bag. $300,000 I can get for coaching plans. But guess what? How am I going to customize 1,000 plans? I couldn't do it. There's no possible way. So when you see someone that famous charging so little, expect the plans to not be so customized. I mean, after all, how could they be?
So the Microsoft Word file literally had all the meals written down for me. And this was literally from breakfast to dinner. Just a side note, personal trainers are not supposed to tell you you have to eat this for breakfast, eat this for lunch. They can offer you nutritional advice.
And no, actually, if you hire someone to do diet and training, which you did, I have the screenshot, they can tell you what to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. See, I'm impartial. I'm not painting a bad picture. Defending her where she needs to be defended, calling her out where she needs to be called out. She can tell you exactly what she wants you to eat. Just because she's a personal trainer doesn't mean she can't tell you what to eat. It's up to you if you want to follow it, but she can tell you this is what you should eat. And this was purchased on June 16, 2018, just to be more specific. So obviously under 1 million followers then, but 1.2 million now. So she gave her some tips, said, drink water all day, 2 liters or more if you're hungry between meals. Don't rush the next meal. Keep on schedule. You won't die from a little discomfort. That's still accurate. You're hiring her to coach you on how she thinks you should be coached. Her opinion. Doesn't mean it's wrong, doesn't mean it's right. It's her opinion. There's nothing wrong with a coach telling you what they think you should do.
Snacks to a minimum. She literally said buy sugar-free gum as a snack, and she put the snack in like that. Are snacks a bad word? Is that?
I mean, on Coach Greg's plans, everyone has snacks. I have never done a plan where there's no snack incorporated into your plan because I believe in it. I think if you're hungry, you should eat. It's what I believe, but doesn't mean that she has to coach that way. So just because she has a different opinion than Coach Greg, can't fault her on that. So far, she's done everything expected of her.
You won't die from a little discomfort. You won't die from a little discomfort. That's literally what she said.
A lot of coaches believe and do exactly as she's doing. So there's nothing wrong with that if that's what she wants you to do.
The Excel sheet literally had all the workouts written down for me, and this was just the name of the workouts, how many reps and sets.
Day 1, 4 sets of 16 reps for everything. Straight across the board. Is there anything wrong with that? No. How do we know her other plans aren't 4 sets of 15 reps, 4 sets of 20 reps, 3 sets of 12 reps? We don't know. So just because it's exactly the same straight up and down doesn't mean it's not customized. So I'm still on the coach's side here. But as you could tell from the title of the video, I'm clearly going to change my mind pretty soon now, aren't I? Day 2, 5 sets of 5, and then 4 sets to failure for the rest. You're allowed to do that. It's still customized. She might have a different plan for someone else. Doesn't mean it's not customized for you. That's what she wants you to do.
You know how they ask you if you have any injuries which are going to prevent you from doing certain exercises, and what are your fitness goals?
So, like Coach Greg, she has a questionnaire. I have over 30 questions asking you details. Tell me about your injuries, what you like, don't like, allergic to for food, all this stuff so I can get all the information I need to make a customized plan for you. So she's doing that, and she responds with,
yes, I can't do lunges. So my knees are so freaking bad. I literally, lunges just crush my knees every time.
Also, I'm trying to put on muscle, and I'm very active. Trying to bulk up a bit, get bigger. Not trying to diet. I'm already really lean. I'm only 110 pounds. Trying to get bigger. I'm not very big. I'm just a bit over 100 pounds. Trying to get bigger, put on some size. Okay? So that's the customization that she needs to make.
I still got lunges. Like my very first day in the Excel sheet had lunges in it.
Slow lunges. So if you're watching this, Coach Greg, team of coaches, the next time we have somebody with a knee injury and they can't do lunges, we'll put slow lunges. And let's extrapolate. If they say, I have a knee injury, I can't do squats, we'll say slow squats. If they say, I got a bad back and I can't do deadlifts, we'll say slow deadlifts. It's not customized. That is not customized. When someone specifically goes out of their way to say they're injured and can't do the exercise, you can't just say, slow, do it. It's not good. She was given 32 sets to do in total. 32 sets on day one. Pretty sure she could have done without the 4 sets of lunges. Do you really think a beginner needs to have that much volume for training? If she believes it, that's fine. She has the right to overtrain you. She has the right to do that if she thinks that that's what you need to do.
I think she was just handing out the same 2 files to all of her clients and just getting the money, because this literally, it doesn't make any sense.
Let's be honest. How could she possibly customize 1,000 plans? Do you really think she only had a handful of plans, 10, 20, 30 plans at that price with that amount of followers? How many plans can you handle? The most I ever had was 64. I was working 100 hours a week doing coaching plans, 64. Smart as I am, as talented as I am, I was able to do 64 working round the clock all the time, working harder than last time, and I'm on HRT. Not even natural. And that's all I could do. And not for long, burn out real quick. Had to put the prices up because supply and demand. Prices go up, less people can afford you, and you can actually get through the plans. But you still make the best freaking plans you can make. They pay hard-earned dollars to get the best possible coaching that you can give them. Did you give her the best possible coaching you could give her? Just asking. If that's your best, that's your best.
Do you want to guess how many calories she gave me to eat a day? 1,400.
No coach can accurately predict how many calories you need. Can't type in your height and weight and gender in a formula on the computer and spit out your calorie needs. Can't do it. So how does Coach Greg customize nutrition plans for my clients? Multiple custom diet plans. You think I just give one? Give 3, 4, sometimes more customized meal plans. How else could I account for what their metabolism is going to be like? You might start dieting and your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the calories you're burning, it goes down. You're not as active. Maybe some weeks you're more active than others. How can you give one coaching plan with one set of numbers? 1,400 calories. What if she needs 1,600? What if she needed 2,000? You have to accommodate for that. Coach Greg, I know this. I account for that. That's why my plans are so freaking detailed. More amazing. Every month they get better. I charge so much for coaching plans because I'm not going to sacrifice quality for quantity. I could make more money by charging less, doing more plans, and just copy paste and sending them out. Could make more money, wasn't going to do it. So what did I do? Hired a team of coaches, been training some for over a year, working with Coach Greg to learn my theories, my knowledge. And as a team, we work together, making these plans for you at a lower price, still way more expensive than this. But what you're going to get is quality, the best freaking plans on this planet. I'm not exaggerating.
I was already skinny. Her exercises were mostly heavy cardio focused. How was I supposed to build muscle? Eating so little and moving so much.
She was already skinny and highly active, and she's trying to put on muscle, and most of the exercises burning a lot of calories, cardio focus. She wanted to build muscle. Was that a customized plan for someone who is skinny trying to get bigger? I'm posing the question, what do you all think? Viewers at home, what do you think? So 3 weeks into the customized program where you're allowed to contact her because she wants that, and it says she's almost lost 3 kilograms in 3 weeks. That's a kilogram a week. That's 2% of her body weight a week. She's trying to get bigger, trying to add muscle. She's losing weight faster than even I would recommend. So rather than putting on weight, she's losing weight. I feel that I look too skinny and that I will lose this little booty I have. I've been careful to follow the diet and all, but I don't know. My work probably takes up more energy than I thought. If I read that, I'm up in the calories for sure, big time. Probably 500 a day. Probably 500 calories. So eat 1,400. She started her at 1,400. She guessed. There's no way she could know, so I'm not faulting the coach for starting her at 1400. But after you get this email, you must be up in it 500 calories, at least 200 something. Are you with me? Do not expect her to say, wow, you lost all that weight. You get to eat way more now. Isn't that fantastic? What does the coach respond with? Hey, love, I wanted to just remind you again that this process isn't one that happens overnight. Don't sell yourself short and think your hard work is compromised by needing a rest day. Life happens, and trust me, I completely understand that work can be overwhelming, as well as sometimes family issues and outside matters can really be straining on your mental, physical being. Sometimes we need to move our rest days around or even add one in. That's where the diet comes in. It's important to focus 100% on the diet and be even more strict on these days. When you know that you need to take an extra day's rest, it helps you feel better about taking the rest day when you're 100% on the diet. And then the next following day, you feel a little bit better and blah, blah, blah. What the frig did that have to do with I need to eat more? I'm losing too much weight trying to gain weight. Did that even sound like she answered a question? Or did it sound like a pre-copy and paste answer when most people say, hey, I'm not losing weight, I'm struggling, I'm tired, what should I do? Copy, paste, send, same comment, send, copy, paste. What do you think's happening here? Did she answer the question? So at the end of the program, she lost 5 kilograms, that's 11 pounds. For those of you who aren't good in math, she lost 11 pounds. Her goal in hiring her was to gain muscle, not lose it. Most people who hire a coach, the goal is to lose weight. So when you get someone looking to gain weight, the person mass producing these custom plans, they don't know what to do. They're not used to it. Because if you're doing the same plans to everyone who's wanting to lose weight, suddenly someone wants to gain weight. It's like, what do I do now? They need to gain weight. That's where a customized program comes in. You see why customized plans need to cost a lot more? You can't just copy and paste the same plan, 1,400 calories, and say, hey, eat. And if you offer customized plans and you say you're going to get back to your clients, you have to get back to them and actually answer the questions. Can't just dodge a question and answer anything you want. Hey, it hurts when I do the bench press. Is there a substitution for the bench press? Yeah, I think you should have a day off on days when your mother is in town because, you need a day off every now and then. Probably have a snack. Well, that's great and all, but what can I do other than the bench press? Can I do push-ups or dumbbell presses? Oh, well, it's soon going to be Christmas time, so make sure you're strict on your diet and don't cheat. Personalized workout program, personalized meal plan, home or gym workouts, track your progress, access to members-only Facebook group, weekly live Facebook Q&A session, monthly member newsletter, monthly competitions, priority support, cancel anytime, $30 monthly subscription. It was $340, now it's only $30. It used to be $340 back in the day. Now it's $30 a month. So are my plans a scam because I charge a lot of money, but I give you what you pay for, and the testimonials say the plans are amazing? Or is this a scam? Undercharging and under-delivering promises that she's making. Just because you're saying it's $30, if you say you're going to do something, you have to do it. How can you possibly do customized plans for $30 when you have 1.2 million followers? What if 100 people buy a plan? How are you going to do 100 plans? How?
I just don't want any drama. I just want to raise awareness and maybe try to help people because these things are so dangerous.
Exactly. It can be dangerous. You're handling your nutrition, you're training someone else. Don't you want that person to be an expert? This is your health. Your life literally depends on it. And when I do your plans, do you think I don't keep that in mind? Was a phys ed teacher for 11 years. Helped children volunteer, did all this stuff to help people to be healthy. Call out the bullshit on the internet.
If this video helps one person, I'd be so happy. Just please take care of yourself.
Pretty sure it's helping thousands of people. So thank you for sharing your story. Ending it here. 𝐏_Doucette.com for coaching. 𝐏_Doucette IB Pro. Bloops over there. Watch for the bloops. Obviously, you can hire me for training. I'm not scamming you out of money. Getting you what you pay for. More better plans than last time. Click the bell button. Click it now. Follow me for more informative data, drama, everything. A little bit of everything for everyone. And until next time, buy my freaking cookbook. I'm out.